World Championships from the capital of Azerbaijan, Baku. After a week of hard-fought preliminary rounds, we join the action at the round of 16 and expect some celebration here today, because each and every one of the boxers that wins their bout in today's competition will qualify for the 2012 London Olympic Games. Here on the A-Ring, we kick off the action with the men's light flyweight round of 16, and then moving through into middleweight and heavyweight. But the schedule of events for now has us focusing on the light fly division. Those boxers weighing from 46 to 49 kilograms. First bout promises to be very exciting at these 16th World Championships, and expect a huge cheer from the crowd here, because this is one of Azerbaijan's most exciting young boxers, just 17 years of age. Will celebrate his 18th birthday this coming December. Boxing out of the red corner, this is Salman Alizada, ranked number 1 here after claiming the European Championship in Ankara in Turkey earlier this year. And this young lad, well, he's got a slightly more experienced opponent boxing out of the blue corner from Thailand, but he looked absolutely brilliant and incredibly confident in his preliminary round, which he won with relative ease. So his opponent is Kaeo Pongprayoon from Thailand, 21-year-old, 5 centimetres smaller than the Azerbaijani boxer at 155. Of course, the 2011 national Thai champion, and that's what's earned him his spot at these World Championships, and a win here today, a spot at the 2012 London Olympic Games. Possibly the more experienced of the two boxers in this opening light flyweight bout, a competitor at the 2009. There is that European Championship gold medal. He'd only just moved up from the junior ranks. Young Salman Alizada, and Alizada, well, looking to make his mark here in front of his home crowd. As expected, passionate support for the Azerbaijani boxers here. And there's that 14th position from the 2009 World Championships in Milan in Italy. And perhaps that's the one part of the equation that favours the Thai boxer. 5 judges scoring this three-minute round bout, and Ana Martinez from the Dominican Republic is the referee for this opening competition here. And you can see that the atmosphere out there is tense, possibly a lot more tense than you would see in a round of 16 at a major championship competition, because both of these boxers know victory today means that they have earned their spot in their Olympic squad. They're on their way to London 2012. 570 athletes from 113 countries have started this competition. We're now to the round of 16. These two boxers looking for a spot in the quarterfinals. Thai boxer settles well with a good jab. You can hear the cheer from the crowd. Not quite a capacity crowd for these round of 16 bouts. Oh, that's another good 1-2 from the Thai boxer. And in the early stages of this first round, a minute in, and the boxer ranked number 1 and the local hero, Alizada, just looking a little nervous. Feeling the pressure just a little bit here. Needs to settle. Oh, and there's another lovely hook from the Thai boxer. And he's come into this first round much more prepared, a lot less nervous, and knows he's got to attack from the word go, and he's done just that. Good counter from the Thai boxer again, and another good 1-2 from Pongprayoon. Past the halfway point of the opening round. Now the young Azerbaijani starts to find the punches. There's another lovely 1-2. And again, but great counter punches. And as expected, this opening bout not only setting the mark for the rest to follow, but electric from the bell. Now a slight sense of urgency for Salman. He knows that there's been some accurate, good point-scoring punches from the Thai boxer. In the blue, of course, Azerbaijan in the red. Just under a minute now to go, and again, good jabs from the Thai boxer. And Kaeo Pongprayoon has got off to a much better start in this opening round than many had expected. Again, another good strike and another good score combination, and again from the Thai boxer. Counting down from 10 now. And there it is, the end of round one. Well, as expected, we get the scores for the round a little quicker than you will on your screens. The Thai boxer is ahead of the Azerbaijani by 5-4. I had that slightly higher. 5 judges, remember. The highest and the lowest scores taken away. The mean average of the 3 left is how the calculation is made. Are we about to witness the first major upset of this World Championship competition? There, a wonderful shot from Pongprayoon, forcing Alizada in the red to step back. It was almost a knockdown. And the 21-year-old underdog, fair to say, has got a 1-point advantage after the first round. Got to raise his game now, Alizada, and live up to that number 1 ranking for this World Championship. And you can clearly see that the boxer in red, Salman Alizada, has had some firm words from the corner. A much better start. Just a little too relaxed in the opening of the first. And looking to claw back that 1-point deficit. And again, a good 1-2 from the Thai boxer. Accurate point scoring. And just a little low with the head there. There'll be a warning from the referee. Just keep that head up. Needs to keep the work rate going now. Past the halfway point of round 2. Just looking for that opening. Not quite the momentum of the first round from both boxers here. And starting to look at just a little disheartened again. Low with the head. Needs to put some good combinations together here now, Alizada, to secure this second round. Oh, down again. And pulling down there from the Thai boxer. Warning from the referee. Oh, another good strike. A wonderful right hook from Pongprayoon. And this is again looking good for the Thai boxer. I'm not sure whether it's nerves reaching the round of 16, but Alizada has not looked that settled since round 1, and now as we go to the last 25 seconds of the second round, and once again good combinations from Pongprayoon. Frustration for Salman. Alizada there. Well, the European champion could be in a little bit of trouble here, because again, good jab, good work from the blue boxer. There it is. Oh, and now the margin is considerable. Scored at 17-6. That's 12-2 for that round. And we could be seeing the first major upset of this World Championship here. And it will be a bitter disappointment to the host nation, Azerbaijan. Both boxers trading some pretty impressive blows there. But just much more consistency. Better with the jab, better with the combinations, consistent scoring. The second round has gone to the Thai boxer. There you see the scores for the second round, 12-2. An 11-point advantage. Salman Alizada for Azerbaijan, I think it's fair to say, is struggling here. And unless we see something quite electrifying, quite amazing, world rank number 1 in the light fly division is going out of the World Championships. Well, he knows he's got to raise his game. These are better shots from Salman. But again, still got the speed. Pongprayoon showing good power, good fitness. Still working well with the feet. Oh, again, a good left hook from Pongprayoon. Well, the Thai national champion has had an absolutely brilliant first and second round. Not only having to tackle the top-ranked boxer in this weight division, but not a lot of support for the Thai boxers in the crowd, I think it's fair to say. They've cheered the Azerbaijani Alizada with every point score, but there just hasn't been enough of them. He's been outboxed and outscored from the moment the bell went in the first, and it's looking that way now as we go past the halfway point of the third and final round here. That's a better combination, but again, immediately the counter from the Thai boxer is just as accurate, just as effective. And again, still sharp, Pongprayoon. And again, another beautiful right. And Alizada just drops that guard a little, allowing Pongprayoon, well, to score with relative ease. It's been a brave third round from the Azerbaijani boxer, but I think we're witnessing the first upset of this round of 16. That's better punches from Salman in red. But with the first two rounds comfortably going to Kaeo Pongprayoon of Thailand. And surely that is the end of the World Championships for the European champion. The European title that he collected in Ankara, Turkey earlier this year. We wait for the final decision. For my count, here in the commentary box, 3 rounds, each and every one of them won by Kaeo Pongprayoon. And there it is, the confirmation. 23-8. And here's a 21-year-old boxer that has not only gone through to the quarterfinals of the 2011 World Championships, but today's performance, this morning's performance, will guarantee him a spot to represent his country at the 2012 Olympic Games in London. And a great performance. He came out of the corner at the beginning of round 1 with absolute determination, and I think Salman Alizada of Azerbaijan never recovered from that first round. Didn't expect the Thai boxer to be as accurate, as focused. And again, some very powerful punches as well. The second round was equally as impressive, and he just needed to keep out of trouble in the third. And there is our first upset as the Azerbaijani boxer, ranked number 1, goes out, and Pongprayoon goes through to the quarterfinals. Well, this morning's session has some of the real big guns in action. Shiming, the Olympic champion in this weight category, and twice the amateur world champion. The 30-year-old sensation from Beijing. 165 centimetres from Gvozdyk. Very impressive and very confident in his one preliminary round fight. Goes up against Mark Barriga from the Philippines. An 18-year-old here, looking for his first taste of senior World Championship competition. A national youth champion. 6th in the Youth World Championships back in 2010. But quite a daunting task for the young boxer from the Philippines. And in the red, Shiming. Barriga in the blue for the Philippines. It's going to be difficult for this young lad. You wouldn't want to bet against the Chinese boxer here, but, well, if you've been with us throughout this broadcast, we've already seen one huge upset of the day, and we may well see another. But for me, Shiming looked brilliant in his preliminary round. Hungarian referee Veronika Zugsz. Second of the round of 16 for the light fly boxers. The hot favourite is in the red. The underdog and the youngster, I'd say here for experience more than anything else, is in the blue. Now, it'll be interesting to see the tactic of the Chinese hot favourite here. Whether he uses this as a warm-up or whether he wants it over and done with it as early as he possibly can. Again, he's off. Good combinations. Quick, fast, accurate. What a daunting task for this teenager from the Philippines. Go back to 2007, the Chicago Worlds. The first time that Shiming Zhu started to really let the world know that he was a force to be reckoned with. Became a national hero after taking the gold in Beijing. Covering up well, the youngster, trying to keep those jabs from being scoring punches. Reached the halfway point. Referee will be watching very carefully that the youngster doesn't take too much punishment here. Well, here he is having a go. Come on. You can't help but side with young Mark Barriga. Really put in the deep end here. He's done well to get this far in the competition as one of the youngest fighters in the light fly division. And the Olympic champion taking his time, as we've come to expect from the Chinese number one. He's fast, he's accurate, and very experienced now at 30 years of age. And possibly for Shiming Zhu, he's seen the upset in the first bout here today, so I'm sure he's not going to take it too easy. Well, there's a lovely shot. Absolute respect from Barriga for the Chinese boxer. Weave, and a lovely hook, and there's the speed of Shiming clearly demonstrated, just as young Barriga thought he was going to put the Olympic champion in the corner and cause a spot of bother. Away he turns, twists and moves so fast around the ring. Well, very calm, very confident. Covering up well. Not every one of those punches are scoring punches. 4-1 for the red corner against the blue. And this young teenager from the Philippines, he's already put 1 point against the Olympic and double world champion. Zhu Shiming. 3 ahead. That is the Olympic champion. Change up a gear or continue to use this bout as his warm-up. Looking forward to tomorrow's quarterfinals. They'll take a rest day here in Baku on Thursday, semis on Friday, and then the finals on Saturday. Of course, knockout competition. Credit where it's due for Barriga. A boxer from the junior ranks, first major senior international tournament, and he's done well to get through the preliminaries, I should say, into the round of 16. Never in a million years did he think that he'd be drawn against the Olympic champion and twice world champion. And it looks like Shiming now is starting to give this youngster a bit of a lesson in the art of amateur boxing. I'm sure the blue corner would just love to see Barriga show a little more confidence, mix it a little bit more with the big man from China. Well, this may be a straightforward bout for Shiming, but I'm sure his team will feel it important to get used to the ring, get used to the atmosphere. A lot of the top-seeded boxers getting a bye in the first round of the 2 preliminary stages. Oh, and here he is now. He's had enough. Holding on well, young Barriga. But now he's starting to turn it on a little bit towards the end of this second round. 1-2, there's the jab and the hook. If that had connected, young Barriga would have been in trouble. And the Olympic champion now seems to have said enough's enough. Again, another very accurate shot. The Hungarian referee watching very carefully. The youngster doesn't take too much punishment, and he's starting to enjoy it now, isn't he, the young Philippine athlete? (7-3). Just 3-2, the scoring there for Shiming Zhu. Again, throwing a lot of punches, but the block working well for this young man. There you see the scoring. Highest and the low scores taken away. The 3 that remain are averaged. Now it is 7-3 to Shiming from China. Double world champion and defending Olympic champion is just 3 minutes away from booking his qualification to London 2012. And he's on his way to defend that title that he won in Beijing 3 years ago. It'll be 4 years in 2012, won't it? Now, not wanting to do too much. It seems, from our perspective here in the commentary box, that the team behind Shiming of China have told him to take it easy, not too much exertion. Quarterfinals tomorrow. For a lot of these top performers, only 12 hours or just a little more between each bout. No question, performance in the ring is absolutely key, but rest outside will also play a major part as you work your way through the quarters and semis. There's a lovely combination from Shiming there. And what he's showing us here, that he's got the stamina. Clearly there's lots left in the reserve tank. Oh, and that's nice to see. Mark Barriga from the Philippines. His confidence has grown through every round. He scored points against the Olympic champ. And there's a good counter-punch there. Good left from Barriga. That'll earn him a valuable point. And now the coaches are saying, come on, Mark. Nothing to lose, everything to go for. "12 years the age difference, and those 12 years mean an awful lot more experience for the Chinese boxer. And he's used that well. Again, it's almost as if he's just used this bout to check that all the weapons are still there, that the armory, whether it be the hook, whether it be the jab, whether it be the uppercut, they're all there working and ready. He's absorbed the atmosphere. He's preparing himself to go into the next round. Still looking sharp. Shiming. You can see the height advantage as well. Clearly plays into his favour. I've liked the way he's just kept it businesslike, the Olympic champ in red. And I'm sure the Philippines are very proud of this young man. And almost like a father and son scene there. Definitely the master and the apprentice. But the apprentice given a very good lesson. And a very sensible one as well. That was, you may say, kind. But with a lot more boxing still to be done. That was a very good round for Shiming. Well, what a competition this 18-year-old in the blue has had. Going through 2 preliminary rounds, getting through the round of 16, bumping into the Olympic champion. But what a learning curve this young man has been through, and he's enjoyed every minute of his bout with Shiming from China. The question is now, can he go all the way and take his 3rd world title? He's booked himself a spot at the 2012 London Olympic Games, where he will defend his Olympic title. And can he use this World Championship as preparation for that day? So Spain and Italy, an all-European affair in the next bout of the men's light fly category. And Jose Del Nieve, ranked 5th in this AIBA World Championship competition. 25-year-old, born in the Dominican Republic, but now boxing for Spain out of Andalusia. And Alex Ferramosca, 28-year-old Italian boxer, Italian national champion back in 2009. But this is the man that's favourite to take this bout, no question of a doubt. 3rd in the recent European Championships, 5 times Spanish national champion, experienced boxer at 25 years of age, 6th in the 2009 World Championships in Milan, and also gained a little bit of Olympic experience in Beijing. Lost in the prelims to Yanez of the USA. As for Ferramosca, well, at 28 years of age, 3 years older than the Spanish boxer, but nowhere near as much experience or accomplishments against his name. Razbayev from Kazakhstan is the referee for this 3rd bout in the light fly. Jose Dreniev. Now he's already taken out a seeded boxer. The Spaniard in red took out the boxer ranked 8, Patrick Barnes, in the preliminary rounds. So he's come to this round of 16 the hard way, the Spanish boxer. Let's see if he can maintain that form. Taking their time. As we said at the beginning of our broadcast earlier today here in Baku, Azerbaijan, the winners of these bouts have qualified for the Olympics in 2012 London. So a lot of extra pressure in this round of 16, a lot of expectation from the boxers, coaches, national teams, friends and family. Oh yes, 2 good left Hooks from Nieve. Starting to size up the Italian now. Past the halfway point of the opening round. 3 3-minute rounds, remember, in Amateur World Championship boxing. Good jab score from Ferramosca. Well, it's going to be a bit tricky. But now it looks like the Spaniard is getting the measure. Oh. Well, the Italian southpaw now trying his best to try and pick up some score towards the end. Counting down from 10. Right on the bell, good score. Good hook from Jose Nieve of Spain. But the Italians seem to be a little bit more accurate. I have both boxers tied, but first round has gone to the Italian at 5-3. Here's the combination. Not this one. That's the one where the good 1-2 combination worked. The jabbing more effective for the Spaniard, but this is good news for the Italian. 2 points clear at the end of the first round. So far so good and on course, or track, to take out the boxer ranked 5. There's the confirmation. Very tight. Only one of the 5 judges scoring the Spaniard higher than the Italian. I have to admit, so had I. Now, let's see if he can raise his game a little more here. You can see the sense of urgency from the Spaniard. He knows he's got to pick it up a bit, maybe be a little bit more forceful, aggressive, and that's clearly seen. The Spaniard has come out for this second round, wanting to make up that 2-point deficit. Again, another good right hook. And again, that's an accurate shot for the Spaniard. Got to keep this momentum going now, though. Just a little too much posturing, a little too much sizing up in round 1, and those accurate jabs from the Italian gave the blue corner the first round. And there's another good 1-2 from Nieve, and gets the hook in as well. Didn't quite get the angle from the camera to see whether that hit the target or was blocked. Warning there for the Italian, just for holding a little. Oh, and there's 3, 4 good punches. And again, that right hook starting to work very effectively for the Spaniard. And again, 1-2, you saw it clearly there. And a count from the referee.
7, 8.
Yeah. Oh, well, it's... let the Italian know that he needs to pick it up now, because the referee close to stopping the contest. Much better performance from the red corner here now in round 2. 40 seconds to go. Trailing by 2 points. Surely he's made that up. And there's a lovely uppercut from Nieve. Born in the Dominican Republic. Oh, but a good counter there from the Italian. And that shook the Spaniard. Just seems to be running out of momentum here now, the red corner, the red boxer. Counting down from 15. And I have the Spaniard taking that round comfortably. And on the computer screens here in the commentary position, it's 9-6, which takes Nieve 1 point ahead of the Italian. Oh, this is going to be a good third round. Third and final round of the men's light fly here. The 5th ranked boxer is in the red. The unranked boxer from Italy, Ferramosca, is in the blue. Just 1 point. And that advantage is to the Spanish boxer, Jose de la Nieve. Alex Ferramosca started off well. Took a count in the second round. And Nieve just needs to keep the momentum and the accuracy that he demonstrated in that second round going in the third to progress to the quarterfinals. Good jab. Good score from the hook. Mixing it up nicely. There is no question the Italian has fought bravely here. And it still could go either boxer's way. We've passed the halfway point at the 3 minutes. Spaniard, if anything, just starting to look a little tired. Oh, that's a good combination. Good scoring from Nieve. Into the final minute in the final round. Right on the chin with the right hook there from the red boxer. Keeping those feet working, showing that he's got the stamina to keep the work rate going right through the final 3 minutes. I think it's fair to say both of them could do with a good flurry to finish this third round off. Quarter of a second left to go. And bravo is a cheer from the Italian corner for Ferramosca, who's finding some good accurate shots towards the end of the round, just when he needed them. And that combination Could turn it back the Italians' way. Oh, a good 1-2 again from Nieve. Very close. Well, with only 1 point separating these two boxers coming into this third and final round, and both the Italian in the blue and the Spaniard in the red really digging deep in that third and final round. This will be very close. The red corner, the favoured boxer, ranked boxer coming into this round of 16 bout. Oh, he's just got it. And look at that, by the narrowest of margins, 18-17. 1 point separating Spain and Italy, but it is the Spaniard, Jose de la Nieve, who goes through to the quarterfinals, and with that performance also books himself a qualification to the 2012 London Olympics. Very close contest indeed. Really hard for the Italian, but the experience of the Spanish boxer coming good. Well, Poland's double national champion is next to find in the red, 27-year-old from Warsaw. This is Lukasz Maszczyk. And Lukasz is up against the Russian fourth-ranked boxer in this weight division. This is David Ayrapetyan, 28 years of age, 158 centimeters in height. Born in Baku, believe it or not, but now boxing out of Russia. Twice the Russian national champion and the silver medalist at the last AIBA World Championships in Milan in 2009. He was beaten by Serdamba, the Mongolian boxer, in the final. Also third in the 2007 Worlds, the Russian boxer. Clearly. Now, for the Polish boxer, you see the graphic there, WSC. His first season in the World Series of Boxing for the Polish boxer. This is the new World Series that has been set up by the International Boxing Association. A huge success where cities create teams that go up against each other in a conference. Confirmation of the 5 judges for this bout. Very interesting to see how the Polish boxer in the red, with a lot of experience on the WSB, where perhaps the most obvious difference is that there are no headgear worn, but WSB athletes can still qualify for the Olympic Games. Ayrapetyan is an established and seasoned amateur, with medals, as we said earlier, from both the 2007 and the 2009 World Championships. Another very interesting bout. Both boxers looked impressive in their preliminary matches. Oh, Ayrapetyan with a couple of big hits, nice and early. Maszczyk in red for Poland. Looking confident here. Not fazed by the Russian at all. But again, Good skills from Ayrapetyan. Mixing up the shots. Very fast with the jab, the Russian. Well, Ayrapetyan in the blue corner with Olympic experience, qualified for Beijing in 2008. Got taken out of the competition in the preliminary rounds and would love a second shot at Olympic glory. He's been given a tough test in this round of 16. Clearly the taller and bigger build of the two boxers. The Pole in the red. And good shots from Ayrapetyan. 28-year-old Russian now, settling out nicely in this first round. A good uppercut there through the defence. Tries the same shot again. Well, a confidence building round for the Russian, comfortably ahead of the Polish boxer in the red corner. 8-2 for David Ayrapetyan. Very, very quick, the Russian boxer in blue. There's the scores from the Pole. Taking advantage of his height whenever possible. But that's a good start for the fourth-ranked boxer in this light fly division. Confirmation. 8-2, 6-point advantage going into the second round. Going the way the form book expected. And Ayrapetyan starts the second in the same way as he did the first. Quick, fast combinations. He's also very quick at covering up, working defensively. Just watch the shoulder, the referee says to the Polish boxer in the red. But he's got the wind between his teeth now, hasn't he? He really has. The bit between his teeth, the wind between his sails, that's what I'm trying to say. Confidence is now riding high for the Russian boxer in blue. Halfway through the second round. Scoring here in the commentary box still has the Russian clear. Just failing to connect with that hook. Getting so much leverage from the body. But again, very, very quick with the hands. Trying to get through the defence of Lukasz Maszczyk of Poland. Good jab. Good counter-attack from the Russian, showing all of the skills. I'm not sure the red boxer out of Poland has got the answers to this. Keeps that momentum going, then covers up very well. Six points clear from the first round, and I've got him clear in the second round as well. Better finish from the Polish boxer. And there's the bell for the end of round 2. And another decisive win for David Ayrapetyan. Now 15 points to 5, 10 points clear of Lukasz Maszczyk from Poland. In control of this bout now, the 4th ranked boxer in the light fly division. Valimy Alentsev and Eduardo Tazagayev, the coaches for the Russian boxer. Clear instruction there, keep it moving, keep out of trouble. 15-5, 10-point advantage going into the 3rd and final round for the Russian boxer out of the blue corner. That's David Ayrapetyan. And again, Ayrapetyan, of course, who's looking to complete the set of World Championship medals. 2007 in Chicago, took the bronze. 2009, he's got a silver. And with this kind of confidence and skill level, it could well be a gold here. Wouldn't surprise me if we saw Ayrapetyan meet Shiming in the final of this light fly division. And what's impressed many here, and I'm sure has helped his confidence, is that the Polish boxer, a lot taller, a longer reach, just an adjustment to the head guard there. Clock, as you can see in the left of your screen, stops. And away we go again. 2 minutes left in the 3rd and final round. And if he just stays calm and keeps rolling out the tactic that he's demonstrated and the game plan that he's laid down in the first 2 rounds, Ayrapetyan goes through to the quarterfinals. Perhaps most importantly, the prize for today is Olympic qualification. Well, both boxers showing great stamina and strength here. Both still putting together powerful combinations. There's a lovely shot from Ayrapetyan. The right hook. Well, I'm sure you'll agree that Lukasz Maszczyk has fought bravely. 27-year-old. 7th in the Olympics, 7th in the 2009 World Championships. He's met a better boxer here today. And 10-point lead remains intact for me, for David Ayrapetyan. Just 20 seconds, 15 seconds now. And again, the Russian demonstrating that he's got the combinations, he's still got the speed at the end of the 3-3-minute rounds. And that's something that will keep him in good stead as he tries to progress through the quarterfinals into the semis and to the final. Good work from both boxers there. But the Russian, David Ayrapetyan, dominating. Looked a little uneasy at the opening stages of the first round, but took control going into the second. And the Polish boxer knows that sadly his World Championship is over. And this man on your screens, at 28 years of age, I certainly believe is right on track to try and add that gold to his collection of silver and bronze World Championship medals that he has collected in his career to date. Confirmation 24-7, a comfortable victory for Ayrapetyan. Russian goes through the quarterfinals, also books his ticket to the London 2012 Olympic Games. Ranked 3 in this World Championship for Mongolia is Serdamba Purevdorj, the defending champion. Took the gold in Milan in 2009, beating the boxer that we've just been watching here in Baku, David Ayrapetyan. Took the silver in Beijing, beaten by Shiming of China, who we've also seen in action earlier today. Avila of Colombia is his opponent in this round of 16, just 22 years of age. A bronze medalist from the recent Pan American Games and a national champion of Colombia. But Purevdorj of Mongolia is definitely the boxer to watch here. There you see it on your screens. 2009 AIBA world champion, taking the gold in Milan 2 years ago. 3 times a national champion. 4 years the age difference between the Mongolian in red and the Colombian in blue. 26 to 22 years of age. Slightly the bigger of the two, 165 centimetres, is Serdamba in red. Turkish referee Sinar, responsible for the proceedings of this 3 rounds, 3 minutes per round bout, where the Mongolian boxer in the red is the man expected to go through to the quarterfinals. But if you've been with us since earlier today, well, we've seen a few upsets. Pongprayoon of Thailand knocking out Alizada, the European champion, in the opening bout of this light fly competition. Well, good to see Avila not afraid to make the first attack. See some boxing. bit of sizing each other up. Purevdorj. In red. Again, a little cautious. To be fair, we expected the Mongolian to be a little more aggressive, a little more confident against a Colombian boxer. Giving him a lot of respect here in this first round. Past the halfway mark. And there's the first proper exchange. And something for the judges to do from a point scoring perspective. Yet to see either of the boxers strike the target in a fashion that they would like. Not going to be a lot of points awarded here. Of course, scoring to the head, to the body. Clearly, both boxers showing a lot of respect for each other. That's a little more like it. And a little bit more like the speed we were expecting to see from the Mongolian. Just hitting the 10-second mark now in this first round. Well, just 2 or 3 decent exchanges in that first round. And understandably so. The judges have both boxers tied on 3 points each. That's not really what we were expecting from Serdamba here, the defending champion, 26 years of age. Resides in Ulaanbaatar, Mongolia. And I think there'll be some firm words from both corners. That was a lovely right hook in slow motion there from the defending champion. Ceiber Avila from Colombia in the blue will be delighted to be tied at 3-3 after the first round. Serdamba Purevdorj now needs to show us those skills that brought in the gold in this competition 2 years ago. Good shots from the Mongolian southpaw. Good, strong squad the Mongolians have brought to these World Championships. A real rising force in the world of amateur boxing. And this is the opening session of these round of 16s. Oh, just a slip there. Nothing to worry about. Slip on the canvas. But Avila from Colombia. He's boxed well so far. If he can just keep this tactical play going. Not a lot of points being scored, but he's equaling the shots of the Mongolian champion. That's a little better. A much better 1-2. Well, again, 40 seconds to go in the second round. Holding the hands down again. Now, difficult to separate. I was just about to say before the referee stopped the action there, it was tough to separate them again. It'll be very close at the end of the second round. Jab work. Avila working down from 10 seconds. Good counter punching from the Colombian, keeping his momentum going as well. Very close. 8-5 to the defending champion, Serdamba Purevdorj. Now, 8-5 gives him a 3-point advantage going into the third and final round. Colombian has done well, but from the boxer ranked 3 coming into this World Championship event, many of us expected more. Well, the slow motion shows good work with the jab and getting himself out of trouble with confidence. Third and final round. Now 3 points the advantage for Purevdorj. Purevdorj now just needs to keep himself out of trouble, stick with the same tactic. As for Ceiber Avila of Colombia, well, surely the orders from his corner were to try and now take a few risks, push it a little bit harder, and really try and change up a gear in this third and final round. Good 1-2 there from the Mongolian boxer. Another good score. Oh, and he's in the rhythm now. Lovely combinations. There's another lovely hook. Good footwork, still moving well around the ring. Well, the Olympic silver medalist is now showing his skill, showing his form. Perhaps we were expecting a little too much. Perhaps there's a slightly different game plan for the Mongolian. Cautious in the first, made his mark in the second, and now stamping his authority on the third to take this bout and to move forward to the quarterfinals. Just over a minute to go. And Avila of Colombia now really does need to start throwing everything that he's got at this to try and keep his hopes alive. And Avila now starts to Well, throw some good punches, but all a bit too late. Good work from the Colombian. Seems to be having more success when there's much closer infighting than trying to stand off and jab it out with the defending champ. But with 30 seconds to go, the clock is now against the 22-year-old Colombian boxer, Ceiber Avila. Oh, there's a good one too, though. The Mongolian fans in the crowd now counting down from 10. Oh. Well, a good finish. But again, it's a scoring that we'll watch very carefully. Tying the first round. The Mongolian defending champion drawing 3 clear after the second round. Good work towards the end of the third for the Colombian boxer in the blue on the right of your screens there. But the Mongolian boxer in the red, well, by 1 point only. The defending champion goes through to the quarterfinals, also qualifies for the 2012 London Olympic Games. That was not quite as effective and explosive as we expected, but Serdamba, Purevdorj of Mongolia, the defending champion from the 2009 Worlds, goes forward to the quarterfinals in 2011. So let's take a look at Cuba and Japan, the two boxers in the next round. This light fly, the Japanese boxer Naoya Iniki, just 18 years of age, on the 4th of September, just turned 18. And these two boxers met in the World Junior Championships here in Baku in Azerbaijan last year. And Yosbany Veitia of Cuba, you see there in the red, got the better of the Japanese boxer. He's just 19 years of age, from Villa Clara in Cuba. And Pan American Youth Games champion in 2010. So if the form book is to go by, Inike has it all to do here. Veitia of Cuba, little older, little more experienced, and will have the confidence knowing that the last time these two boxers met in the junior ranks of world competition, Cuba came out ahead of Japan, and it was a pretty impressive victory. It was 11-0 in the preliminaries. And of course, the Cubans, the most successful of all the amateur boxers in World Championship competition, and still developing strength and depth in their squads. Everybody remembers Felix Savon, 6 times a world champion, Stevenson 3 times a world champion, Herrera 3 times a world champion. Some of the great names of Cuban boxing from yesteryear. This is one of their young rising stars. And good to see the Japanese boxer in blue start positively and start in a manner as if he wants to revenge that whitewash in the World Juniors. What's interesting to note is that the Japanese boxer in blue knocked out one of the seeded boxers from Armenia, the 6th ranked boxer from Armenia in his preliminary rounds. So he's had a good start to his first senior world championships. Age 17 to 34, of course, the age category for this competition. But equally, for the Cuban in the red, 2 very impressive preliminary rounds, progressing to this round of 16 with relative ease. Just a slight height advantage from the Japanese boxer. Looks to have a slightly longer reach as well, as we see him just putting out the jab there. The referee saying, come on guys, let's see some boxing. Covering up well, the Cuban. Just getting a couple of jabs through the defense there. And again for Veitia. Closely matched as we count down from 25 seconds in this opening round. Both boxers a little cautious in this opening round of 3. Japan in blue, Cuba in the red. And the judges agree, 4-4. All tied after the first round. Well, these 2 teenagers, perhaps the form book says that Yosbany Veitia of Cuba has had the better results, particularly with that Pan American Youth Championships gold medal. But Naoya really did have a great start to the competition, and that's done his confidence, the power of good, coming into this round of 16. But is it playing in the back of his mind that the Cuban knocked him out of the World Juniors a year ago? There's the scoring from the 5 judges. As we said earlier, highest and lowest taken out. The average of the other 3 gives us the scores. All tied at 4-4. Into the second round, Cuba in the red corner, Japan in the blue. Yosbany Veitia boxing for the Cuban team, and Inoue of Japan. His opponent has a good shot from Naoya. Better work from the Japanese boxer. Seems to have fired up the Cuban as well. This is a little more like it. And as the Japanese boxer tries to counter the Cuban, the opening is found and the points are scored. Holding the warning from the referee. Nice body shot there from the Cuban. And now Inoue comes back. Getting to the target there with the 1-2, the Cuban boxer. Just over a minute to go in this second round. And again, both boxers evenly matched here. There's a good jab. Another good hook, I should say, from Veitia. Not getting the target. Blocking well, both boxers now. Good support in the crowd for the Japanese fighter. And counting down to the last few seconds of round 2, and once again difficult to separate these two, tying off the first round 4-4, and just one ahead for the Cuban in the second round, 10-9, just 1 point in it. It's anybody's for the taking, this bout, and just drawing 1 point ahead. Yosbany Veitia on your screens. There's a lovely left hook. Not all of them hitting the target, but our director just trying to show where that one advantage point score was taken. A little bit of work for Inoue to do now. Naoya Inoue of Japan, just 18 years of age. Veitia has that 1 point advantage, 10-9. And that has fired up Inoue from Japan in the blue corner to come out for this third and final round and try and take that 1 point advantage away. No matter what the outcome, the Japanese coaches will be delighted with the performance of Inoue. That defeat of a year ago clearly out of his mind, right behind him. And Veitia must keep the momentum going now. Good jab. And the hook again hits the target for the Cuban. The work rate needs to be picked up by both boxers, but right now the Cuban looks to be ahead. We've passed the halfway mark now. 1.25 seconds left. 1 minute 25 seconds left, I should say. Yosbany Veitia from Cuba, from Villa Clara. I'm sure his corner will be making it quite clear that it's not done and dusted just yet. Minute to go. There's a good and two good point scoring lefts for and Inoue just losing his balance. Not a knockdown there. Now counting down from 25 seconds. Both athletes showing their strength, stamina, trying to raise their game. Again, this bout has been very close. Veitia now throwing some good shots towards the end of this third and final round. That's it. Cuban for me, but not as decisively as many would have predicted before the start of this bout. Good performance from Naoya Inoue in the blue corner for Japan. Yosbany Veitia for Cuba in the red. Inoue for Japan in the blue on the right of your screens. 1 point advantage after the second round for the Cuban coming into the third. And the Cuban takes it by 3 points, 15-12 for Veitia of Cuba, who goes through to the quarterfinals with a good performance. Quipo, ranked 7 from Ecuador, in the red corner for this next bout of the men's light fly here in Baku, Azerbaijan. 16th World Amateur Boxing Championships. In the blue corner from India, Devendro Laishram Singh. Now, Devendro Laishram, 19 years of age, from West Manipur. Junior national champion, the Indian boxer. As for the Ecuadorian boxer, Cuban coaches, interesting to note, competed in the 2009 World Championships, 10th position. He also took first position in the Pan American Games in 2010. Carlos Quipo, on your screens there, is the 7th ranked boxer in this weight category at these World Championships. Laishram of India, not ranked, but last year an impressive silver medal in the Asian Youth Championships. Red corner, the favourite. Michael Gallagher from Ireland is our referee for this bout. Quipo in the red for Ecuador. Laishram in the blue for India. Well, the ranked boxer Quipo in red, 2 years older, but as you'll see in just a short while, not a lot of height difference between the two boxers. And as the least fancied of the two boxers, Laishram comes out with a very positive frame of mind and a goal set at the beginning of this bout. determined to make his mark early. And looking to, if nothing else, unsettle the Ecuadorian. But Laishram makes the better start of the two, in the blue, of course. Starting to warm up now, starting to get the measure of each other. Good combination from the Indian boxer in blue. I must remind you, if you're just joining us here in Baku, Azerbaijan, that a lot of extra pressure, a lot of atmosphere out there today. Each and every one of these boxers know that the winner of the bout in the round of 16 not only takes you to the quarterfinals naturally, but also qualifies you for the 2012 London Olympics. This is the first qualifying competition for the Olympic Games of the year. And over 90 boxers not only will hope to walk away with medals, but also qualification to those games. That's a better combination from Quipo there. Good close work as well from the Ecuadorian, but immediately Laishram, who's definitely been the more proactive of the two boxers in this first round, and showing some pretty impressive speed as well. Counting out from 5 seconds to the end of the first round. And it is the Indian boxer in the blue corner that takes the early lead at 5-2, 3 points ahead of the 7th ranked boxer, Carlos Quipo from Ecuador. And I'm sure the words now from Barbaro Fernandez, the Cuban coach to the Ecuadorian national team, and Carlo Lopez. A little bit more action now, a little bit more boxing. It's a good start for Devendro Laishram of India. Sushila Devi, his coach, must be happy with his work in the first round. All but one of the judges had the Indian ahead in that first of 3 rounds. And the Indian boxer in the blue comes out with exactly the same tactic as he did in the first round. Fast, explosive, wants to box, wants to mix it. Quipo counters with some good work on the jab. Big hooks. Gets a huge amount of leverage to get the power behind those punches. And Laishram really trying to throw the big punches. Just needs to connect with a few of those left and right hooks. And in one sense, his Quipo may find himself in a little more trouble here. Let's not forget that the Indian boxer in the blue has the advantage. 3 points clear after the first round. We've already seen the number 1 seed, or the number 1 ranked boxer, maybe I should say, go out in the opening bout of this light fly, and there is more trouble for the Ecuadorian boxer. No count from the referee, just a loss of balance. But Laishram, I should say, my apologies, to the Indian boxer. Laishram continues to maintain this high-octane pace. Again, another good combination. From the Indian boxer. Settling to score and counter nicely, Quipo from Ecuador. Using the inside of the glove there, we got that so clearly, didn't we, from the cameraman, who was brave not to move out of the way. Just 10 seconds to go in this second round. Laishram of India still continues to put everything on the line and still continues to dominate this bout. 6-5, with the total scoring now at 11-7. 4 points now clear for Laishram. Quick reminder that Carlos Quipo, in the red of Ecuador, is the 7th ranked boxer. But Laishram's tenacity, his drive, and as we're seeing in slow motion, some pretty strong, accurate punches keep the Indian boxer in front. The confirmation of the second round judges' scores, 6-5. Total scores, 11-7. This could be another ranked boxer being eliminated here. Carlos Quipo really does need to pull some big guns out now. Really does need to raise his game. Start hitting the target and hit it. I think, to put it bluntly, he needs to have a very high scoring round here to try and stop Laishram knocking out another one of the ranked boxers in this round of 16. He's clearly having a go, isn't he? Good strike rate from the boxer in red. He's got to look for the solid counter-attack. Quipo. He doesn't have points in the bank. He needs to keep coming at the Indian and keep scoring, or let him make the attack first and counter with accuracy. Well, if this were the first round, Quipo would be looking in better shape, but it's the third and final round. And Laishram comes into this final 3 minutes with a 4-point advantage. Not to use the inside of the glove there, the warning from the referee to the Ecuadorian boxer, in the red, of course. Laishram looking a little tired now, leaving himself a little open and exposed. That's surely where Quipo can take advantage. But again, great footwork from the Indian boxer allows him to hit the target and dance away. Minute left. Another. Oh. Surely now the blue corner, and Devendro Laishram of India just needs to hold on. Solid work in the first, drawing clear in the second, and his work rate is what's earning him this victory here. Two years the junior to the Ecuadorian boxer in red, Laishram. Just 10 seconds left now before this penultimate bout of the men's light fly is over. It's all over. Well, a much better round from Carlos Quipo there in the third. But it's points that you pick up through the first and second. And to me, Laishram will be going through to the quarterfinals and also booking himself a ticket to the London 2012 Olympics. Next summer, of course. And another one of the ranked and more senior boxers tumbles in this light fly division as Devendro Laishram of India goes through to the quarterfinals and qualifies for the Olympics in London. (18-12) the final score. 6 clear, Laishram. Good boxing from the Indian. One more bout to go in this men's light fly division.
Browne, Kazakhstan, Philippines, Argentina, 4, England, 5, Hungary.
France and Korea. This final bout of the light fly round of 16. Jeremy Beccu, 21 years of age, French national champion, 5th in the recent European Championships this year in Ankara in Turkey. He's got a tough one today to get to the quarterfinals here. Shin from Korea, ranked 2 in this competition, 22 years of age, from the Seoul Metro Boxing Club. 2011 Asian Championships gold medalist and also the bronze medalist in this competition 2 years ago. Now the Korean. Shin, hot favourite to take this. Lost 2 years ago in the World Championships to David Ayrapetyan, who we saw earlier this morning. Confirmation of our 5 judges. And the Korean boxer in the blue corner brimming with confidence after taking the Asian Championship early this year. Ross Dudley from New Zealand. is the referee for the last bout in the light fly weight category. Shin is the top ranked boxer still in this competition. If you've been with us throughout this morning's activities, the top ranked boxer, Salman Alizada, European champion from 2011, was knocked out by Pongprayoon of Thailand. But Shin right down to business, straight into it. He doesn't want any hanging around here. And Jeremy Beccu of France is going to have his work cut out. Oh, the combinations are flying in here. To the body, to the head. Just a slight height, just a slight age advantage for the Korean fighter. Korean boxer. A warning for the French boxer for holding. Now. Inside of the glove for warning. Shin seems to be having a few problems with his head guard. In between each combination seems to have to adjust it somewhat. And the referee checking it as well. Again, lovely 1-2 from the Korean. Well, Beccu in the red for France claimed his right to box for his country at these World Championships by taking his national competition earlier this year. And after a slightly nervous start from the Frenchman, he's settling in a little better now. No question, Shin is one of the big favourites for this. And accurate, powerful punches from the Korean. Frenchman's holding his own. Covering up, blocking well, looking for the counter. But a fast and furious first round as we count this one out from 15 seconds. Oh, a lovely 1-2 there from Shin. Six points clear after the first round, 10-4 to the blue corner to the French boxer in the red. And as expected, the Korean, who came out meaning business from the moment the bell went. Not always getting through the defences of the French boxer, but when he does, they're fast, they're furious, and they're accurate. Well, a good slow-mo there of one of the good punches thrown by Beccu of France. Doing well to take 4 out of that first round. Second round of 3 minutes. Well, the same intensity in the second round as the first from Shin of Korea. Again, the Asian champion, an impressive work rate. Not every one of them is hitting the target and scoring the points. Here comes Beccu, showing that he's not done just yet. It's better boxing from the Frenchman. He's a tough character, the 21-year-old in the red corner. Well, the corner of the Korean boxer. Just tell him to keep it covered up a little bit. Don't leave himself too open and exposed. Good round for the French boxer. Certainly not intimidated by the Korean. Working well here. Grinding out his points. Keeping his momentum going. But there's another lovely jab from the Korean. And a lovely right shot as well. Good work from Jeremy Beccu in the second round, but not enough to steer clear. 5-3 for the Korean Shin, and now 15-7. Better round from the French boxer in red, but again, bobs, weaves, keeps himself out of trouble so well, and then counters with explosive speed and punches. Impressive boxing from the Asian champion, Shin. There's a confirmation. One of the judges there had the Frenchman actually winning that round. After two, 15-7. So, 8-point advantage for the blue corner, and just got to keep the same tactical play now. I'm sure that those were the orders from the corner of Shin. Doesn't want to ease off, does he, at all? Wants to keep this going. And these two boxers putting on a very entertaining bout indeed. Contrasting styles, but still keeping that work rate at maximum, at 100%. Just needs to be careful, the Korean. Getting a little cocky maybe. Jeremy Beccu still looking to land a big one. Just wants to restore a little bit of French pride here, if nothing else. Shin Yong has shown all the skills in this fight. He feints well, he defends well, he counters. He's got speed, he's got accuracy. Korea must be sensing here right now that they have a medal hope with this 22-year-old boxer in blue. And I like the fact that both these boxers have kept the momentum going. They came out in the bell at round 1, flat out, and they've still got some left in reserve. Maybe not quite as powerful, maybe not quite as accurate. Keep that head up, says the referee. Both boxers. Well, in the first bout of the men's light fly, there was a real upset where the top-ranked boxer and European champion from Azerbaijan, the host nation, was knocked out of the competition by Kaeo Pongprayoon. And, of course, the second-ranked boxer at the bottom of the draw. No such upset in this last bout of this weight division. Just under 30 seconds now. Jeremy Beccu, I have to say, in his first World Championship, has done himself and has done the French team proud here. He's just met a much more confident, much more experienced boxer in the round of 16. And the jump of joy from the Korean boxer in blue. He knows he's done enough there. Consistently taking all 3 rounds. It was always going to be a tall order for Jeremy Beccu. Very interesting to see whether Shin Yong meets his great rival David Ayrapetyan later on. But the celebrations, of course, as we said earlier, are for the fact that the prizes for the winners of this round of 16 are qualification to the Olympics of 2012 in London. That's if you get to the quarter-final stage. Shin Yong goes through 22-10 against the French boxer Jeremy Beccu, the Korean going through to the quarter-finals in the last of the men's light fly bouts here in Baku, Azerbaijan.
Referee, Germany. Judge number 1, Algeria. Judge number 2, Colombia. Judge number 3, France. Judge number 4, China. Judge number 5, Korea. The ball number 490.
Well, from the light flyweight division to the light heavyweight division, 81 kilograms the weight of the boxers now. And we're going to see some of the bigger men make their mark. Egor Mekhontsev of Russia, 27-year-old at 184 centimeters, ranked 1 coming into this competition. A World Championship gold medalist and European Championship gold medalist, also winning his national championship. Now he's going to be against Marcus Browne of the USA, out of Staten Island, New York. Just 20 years of age, the lesser experienced of the two boxers. The American in the blue, the Russian in the red. But the American boxer Browne has earned his right to these World Championships by winning the National Olympic Trials this year, and this would be a massive upset. Chelyabinsk is the hometown for Mekhontsev, and a big hitting, experienced boxer. Well, there's confirmation of his World Championship gold in 2009 and his European Championship gold in 2010. As for the 21-year-old American, not ranked in the world rankings. But let's see if the American, who celebrates his 21st birthday on the 10th of November, coached by Gary Stark at the Park Hill Club, can give a bit of an upset here. Well, it's interesting to note that the Russian is coming down from heavyweight to light heavy. Marcus Browne in the blue needs to come out confident. And keep out of trouble with this big hitting Russian. Well, the cheers from the crowd and the cries from the corner for the American. Don't let him get inside. Keep him away and box. There's a good jab from Browne. Seven years the senior, the Russian boxer, to the American. Far more experienced amateur fighter. The Americans have high hopes for Marcus Browne. And at the moment, Mekhontsev is taking no chances. Treating Browne with respect here, keeping it nice and tight. Holding there. It's a very, very fast shot from the Russian. Counting down from 10 seconds at the first round here. Russia, America, Russia in the red, the USA in the blue corner. Evenly matched, but my card has the Russian just ahead of Marcus Browne. And that's confirmed. We get the scores just that little bit quicker than you do on the computer here. And 4-2, 2 points clear already. Mekhontsev. Ranked 1, remember. That was not a knockdown, just a slip there from Browne.
First round.
I think experience more than anything else coming into play. Gary Stark, coach of the American boxer. All 5 of the judges have Mekhontsev, ahead, bar one of the judges who had them tied. Highest and low scores don't count, remember. Then the next 3 are averaged. That's how we get to the score. 2 points clear for the Russian into the second round now. Oh, and that's bad news for the American, holding, and you see the indication to the referee, to each of the judges. That means 2 points will be added to the score of the Russian, Egor Mekhontsev, and that's given the Russian that little bit of extra confidence. To start now. Unfolding his game plan here. And that's a little bit of a knock to the confidence of Browne. He knows that the warning after trailing by 2 in the first round is not going to help his case. Cries from the corner, the blue corner for the American, is to use the jab and use your speed, and he's certainly trying to do that, Marcus Browne. But he really does need to start getting some accurate combinations together and try and make up the 2 points that he's thrown away for holding. That's much better. He doesn't want to get in there and fight too close. Again, the corner of the American saying, get out of there. We want you to touch and go, touch and go. And by touch, they mean punch. Go, keep out of the way of the counter. And they know that punch should mean consistent scoring. But the scoring's coming from the Russian here once again. Counting down from 10 seconds in the second round. Not a good round for Marcus Browne. There goes the bell. And 10-4. 6-2 for the Russian in that particular round. 10-4 the total. Well, 6-2 for the Russian in the red corner for that round. 2 of those points coming from the warning on Marcus Browne. That's a disappointment. Now he's trailing by 6 going into the third. There's the total scores now on your screens. And Marcus Browne really does need to find something special now to try and salvage this round of 16 bout. He's had some good combinations. But with that 6-point advantage now, Mekhontsev just needs to keep himself out of trouble. It's been a good, skillful, tactical play by the Russian. By far the more experienced of the two boxers in the ring, and I think it's that experience that has brought a confidence and that has brought the result that the Russian boxing fans here in the Haidar Aliyev Sports Complex and Arena have hoped for. Frustration for Marcus Browne, and he could start to sense now that he's running out of time. Good combinations from the Russian. Good point scoring combinations as well. Well, he won the heavyweight division in 2009. He's in the light heavy division for the 2011 Worlds here in Baku, Azerbaijan. But Browne's covered well, he's blocked well, but he needs to score a lot more points. Well, he won the Olympic trials for the USA, Marcus Browne, to book his tickets to Azerbaijan to contest these World Championships. Good shots to the head there from the Russian, and again, accuracy with the jab, another 1-2, hitting the target, scoring points. 5 seconds is the countdown now, and surely that's enough for the #1 ranked boxer in this men's light heavyweight division to progress to the quarterfinals. And sadly, by my reckoning and calculation here, we say goodbye to Marcus Browne of the United States of America from Staten Island. Good work from the Russian. A little tentative at the beginning maybe, a little unsure on how to go about tackling the American. But good, solid, skillful work will give the Russian the win in this round of 16.
The winner is right on Egor, Russia.
14-6. The final score. Mekhontsev goes forward to the quarterfinals, also qualifies for the Olympic Games. Warning for Marcus Browne, not really helping his cause in the second round. And the Russian goes through, comfortably beating the American.
Trinidad. Judge #1, Turkmenistan. Judge #2, Algeria. Judge #3, Ireland. Judge #4, Poland. Judge #5, USA.
So the second of the 4 light heavy bouts in this morning's session here at the World Championships in Baku, Azerbaijan, sees Alexander Gvozdyk of the Ukraine, 21-year-old and 3 times national Ukrainian champion, go up against Ramil Aliyev of Azerbaijan, the 8th ranked boxer in this tournament, twice the runner-up in his national championships at just 22 years of age. Well, in this morning's session, we've already seen, sadly, one of the top-ranked Azerbaijani light fly boxers go out of the competition. Gvozdyk in the red corner for the Ukraine. Well, 17th at the 2011 European Championships. They were hosted by Turkey in Ankara earlier this year. Quite evenly matched, these two light heavyweight boxers. 81 kilogram the category. James Beckles from Trinidad is the referee. Now, let's see if the local crowd here can be given reason to cheer. It hasn't been a great start for Azerbaijan so far today. Certainly mean business, both boxers. Just watch what your shoulder there. Closely matched in the first minute. Big right hook. Aliyev in the blue. He can just find the target with that. That will certainly let the Ukrainian know what's in his opponent's armoury. Both boxers jabbing well. Another good combination. Right hook, then left. Mixing it up well. Ramil Aliyev, 22 years of age. You can hear the crowd behind me cheering his every move. We're expecting a full house for the semis and for the finals here in Baku. We're in the Heydar Aliyev Sport and Concert Complex. Expecting just over 6,500 for the semis and finals. And of course, Azerbaijan no stranger to hosting major international competitions in this very arena. We've seen wrestling and fencing world championships, teenage boxing, and the World Junior Championships as well last year. Warning from the ref for Aliyev for holding. Evenly matched, just 1 point separating the two, and that point goes to the advantage of the blue corner. And Ramil Aliyev, 5-4. Some good exchanges from both boxers. No shortage of commitment and a lot of power from these light heavyweight punchers. The blue corner has the advantage. Ramil Aliyev on your screens by just one. Expect to see Alexander Gvozdyk come out looking to turn the tables. Both boxers eager to get on with the second round. And look at the Ukrainian in the red now. Good work rate. Using the inside of the glove. Oh, there's a wonderful left hook. And Gvozdyk of the Ukraine. Well, you can see that it's been made quite clear from his corner that he's got to step it up a gear, and he's certainly giving it all here. Good counter punches from Aliyev in the blue. Oh, good exchanges from both boxers. Now, can Gvozdyk keep this momentum going? The Ukrainian in the red corner. Aliyev, well, maybe taken just a little, caught a little off guard by the ferocity of this second round from the Ukrainian. And with just a minute to go, Aliyev told not to hold on. Oh, this is good boxing now from Alexander Gvozdyk. Just 30 seconds to go in this second round. Keep the head up. The instruction for the Ukrainian boxer in red. Well, after the first round, the Azerbaijani in blue was 1 point clear of the Ukrainian. Just 10 seconds to go in this second round now. And I calculate that the Ukrainian could turn the tables there. And he does just that. An impressive 7-5 win in the second round for the Ukrainian in the red corner, taking the advantage from Azerbaijan back to Ukraine. 11-10, 1 point now. Some wonderful exchanges here. But a better strike rate from Gvozdyk. Well, on your screens, Aliyev had the 1 point advantage after the first. That now goes the other way. You see, confirmation. Gvozdyk now goes 1 point in front for the Ukraine in the red corner. Third and final round. Gvozdyk just used to use the same confidence, use the same explosive power that he did in the second round. And he's at it again. Good punches from both, but Gvozdyk getting the combinations to hit the target, using the jab well. Here's the... Keep the head up. Well, both athletes showing great strength here. Little low with the head for Aliyev of Azerbaijan. The Ukrainian knows that we're past the halfway point of this third and final round, and he's got to keep putting those blows in. Oh, there's a good one too. Valuable points. This is very close. We'll go right to the wire. Now both boxers start to look a little tired. But with just a couple of points, 1 point separating the two, with 1 minute left to go in this third and final round. You must keep the momentum going. Hits to the back of the head is a warning. And spinning around from the opponent, another for both boxers. Good left hook there from Gvozdyk. Just 5 seconds to go. This is the last challenge. Very close. Well, the blue corner feel they've done enough. Remember the 1 point advantage coming into the third and final round for Gvozdyk of the Ukraine. I think he might have done enough to knock out the 8th ranked boxer Aliyev of Azerbaijan. If so, that will be the second local boxer that's been knocked out on the A-ring this morning. And the Ukrainian does it by 2 points. Gvozdyk goes through to the quarterfinals, and Ramil Aliyev of Azerbaijan out. Look how close those two boxers were matched throughout all 3 of those rounds. But the Ukrainian just taking the win by 2.
Russia. Number 1, Germany. Number 2, Turkey. Number 3, Puerto Rico. Number 4, France. Number 5, For the next quarter fight, 421.
The penultimate bout in the men's light heavy. This is the Australian wearing the red, Damien Hooper, ranked 5 at the 2011 World Championships here in Azerbaijan. Just 19 years of age, 183 centimetres his height, 120 bouts to his name with just 15 losses, 105 wins. He's up against Dinesh Kumar from India, 23-year-old, same height as the Aussie boxer from Bhiwani, coached by Blas Fernandez, Cuban coach. Now the Indian boxer, Commonwealth Games champion of 2010 in New Delhi, beat the British boxer Callum Johnson, 5th in the 2009 Worlds. The older of the two boxers, but Hooper, Australian national champion this year, silver medalist in the Junior Worlds here in Baku back in 2010. So, again, very interesting bout. Both these boxers know victory will result in qualification for London 2012. A lot at stake here. Maszczyk, the referee. Hooper in the red for Australia. Kumar in the blue for India. Four years the age difference between the Aussie and the Indian boxer. But a very confident boxer, Damien Hooper. Good left hook there from Hooper. Good scoring shots from Kumar in the blue. Evenly matched in this first round. Lovely left there from the Australian, but the Indian counters very quickly. Contrasting styles. Certainly likes to carry his hands quite low, the Australian. Nice and tight for Kumar of India in the blue. Evenly matched in the first round as we draw close to the 10-second countdown. There's the end of round one, all square by my card. But the Australian has 4-2. Good start for Damien Hooper. Mark Wilson and Craig Woods, the coaches. There's that uppercut that we mentioned earlier on in slow motion. And again, the right hand working just as effectively as a hook as is the uppercut. A little bit of pressure now on the Indian boxer Kumar. Every one of the judges had the Australian ahead. Second round. Let's see if Dinesh Kumar... Oh, that's a great start. You saw that from the camera angle. Hooper adopting the same tactic in the second as the first. And again, that right hand. Very accurate. Better jabs from Kumar. Again, beautiful. Uppercuts from the Australian boxer. Closing him down. A little better now, Kumar. Not giving the Australian as much freedom around the ring to pick out those punches, particularly the right hook and uppercut from the boxer in red. It's a solid work rate from Kumar, but Damien Hooper, with that right hand, keeps scoring away. And with the 10 seconds countdown, just warned by the referee to keep it straight on, spinning around something with the shorts. 4 seconds left in this second round, and I think Hooper has extended the margin even further. Not really going to be seeing a lot after the shorts are adjusted and the shirt tucked back in. Here's the end of the second round. And again, the Australian takes it 6-3, extends the lead now to 10 points to 5. 5 clear for Damien Hooper. Just 19 years of age. And Hooper, who won his national championships and earned his tickets to Baku slipping and sliding all over the ring there, but again, there it is. The left jab, the right hook have all been putting the points down. And surely the tactic for the Australian in the red now will be to just maintain that same flow, same tactic. And as for Dinesh Kumar, he needs to step it up a little. Not sure if any infighting is going to help him. And look at the air of confidence about Hooper now in this third and final round. He knows he's 5 clear. Tricky customer, not easy to get him within your sights, not easy. He's mixed it up well, the Aussie. He's kept on his feet, kept everything moving, working. And just like that, jabbed accurately, scored consistently. As if he can box orthodox or southpaw, it doesn't really matter for Hooper. Not very effective with the infighting. Kumar looking a little tired now. And that long reach that Damien Hooper has, keeping Kumar at bay, keeping him away. And it looks as if the Indian in the blue has no answer for the skills of Damien Hooper. Both boxers just looking a little tired now. But it looks like Australia have done enough to put their light heavyweight boxer Damien Hooper into the quarterfinals of these World Championships. He's already begun to celebrate. He knows he's done enough. Frustrated Dinesh Kumar. Well, the celebration not only qualifying to the quarterfinals, but going to the quarterfinals in this World Championship means that you get a spot at the Olympics too. And Australia has a light heavyweight boxer heading to London 2012 and a light heavyweight boxer heading to the quarterfinals of these World Championships in Baku, Azerbaijan.
Referee, Ayrapetyan. Judge number 1, Ireland. Judge number 2, Canada. Judge number 3, Azerbaijan. Judge number 4, Argentina. Judge number 5, Vietnam. The bout number 422, men's light heavyweight, 81 kilograms.
Well, the final bout of the early session here in Baku is again in the light heavy 81 kilogram division. The Cuban Julio La Cruz, 22-year-old from Camagüey, Pan American Games qualifier and Cuban national champion at this weight this year, goes up against the boxer ranked 4th at these World Championships, the German boxer Enrico Kulling, just 21 years of age. A WSB boxer, World Series of Boxing fighter, and a former junior World and European Championship medalist, German champion back in 2009. Cuban boxer in the red corner, German in the blue. Cruz was impressive in the preliminary rounds. Kulling in the blue corner gained a lot of valuable experience on the WSB Boxing Tour. Confirmation of the 5 judges: Ireland, Canada, Azerbaijan, Argentina and Vietnam. And our referee, Hassan from Morocco. Cruz and Kulling, the Cuban in the red corner, German in the blue. 3-minute rounds in the light heavyweight division. This for a spot in the quarterfinals. Well, the German boxer in the blue, Enrico Kulling, fighting for the Istanbul Bulls, or the Istanbuls as they're known in the World Series of Boxing. And Cruz in the red of Cuba, taking the Cuban national championship at this weight, giving automatic qualification to the World Championships. Victory here today will also give one of these boxers qualification to the 2012 Summer Olympics in London, England. Both boxers weighing each other up, contrasting styles. Strong, powerful boxer, the German Kulling, looking for the opening, looking for the counter. Cruz of Cuba working well with the jab. Good uppercut there as well, looking to get through the defense of Kulling. Mixing it up nicely, the Cuban. Start putting some punches in here, the German boxer. Because Cruz is happy just to work his way around the ring. There's the first good jab from Enrico. Nice right hook from Cruz, trying his best to work his way into the defense. Well, an interesting first round. There goes the bell. And 1 point each for the German and for the Cuban. A lot of work from the Cuban boxer, but a lot of defense from the German, not hitting the target. And just 1 point each after the first round. Interesting to see if the German now goes for a change of tactic. Now he's got the size of Cruz. Well, just about all the judges, bar one, agreeing that it's a 1-all. And there's a clear example of the fairness of the judging and point scoring system here within amateur boxing. Second round. Both of these boxers will know now is the time to start putting some points on the board. Start making those punches count. Again, Cruz just trying to work his way in. Covering himself up and blocking nice to the German boxer, but he needs the counter. Speed, combinations. Cruz is almost trying everything that he's got here. It's not connecting with the left hook there. It's a good shot with the right from Colling of Germany in blue. Real tactical stuff, this, from the German. Using his experience. A lot of that experience from the WSB till now, with this being so evenly matched, neither boxer can afford a mistake here. Oh, and there's the first one from Colling. Oh, inside of the glove, warning for Cruz. Still no change in the plan. Getting a little frustrated now, the Cuban boxer in red. There's a good shot there from the German. Right on the bell as well. And those accurate shots, almost in the last 10 seconds of that round, give the German the advantage. 3-2 is the score in that second round to the blue corner, which takes Colling 4-3 ahead of Cruz. Incredibly close match. Yeah, the confirmation of the scores for the second round, just 3-2 to Enrico Colling, taking the total score after 6 minutes of boxing to 4-3. Still anybody's for the taking, but the tactical plan and the tactic being used by the German seems to be working so far. No change, the Cuban jabbing into the gloves, not to the head or the body of the German boxer. Not hitting the score target. Waiting very patiently. Then the counter-attack from Colling. 1, 2 quick scores, and then back to this strategy. Again, combinations. And the return combination sees Colling hit the target. Hit the target and hurt Cruz there. For the first time in this match, we see the Cuban covering up. Well, these are good skills from Colling. Oh, finally, I think. Did Cruz get through the guard there? Not sure. But again. Ooh. Almost there with the hook for the German. Under a minute to go, 45 seconds to be precise. Warning for Cruz, holding. Well, Colling should take advantage now if he can. Again, a very close round. Not a lot of points scored. The German has the 1 point advantage and has clearly scored on a couple of occasions. And I think that tactic has worked to the favour of Enrico Colling of Germany. Clearly seeing why he's come into this World Championship competition ranked 4. Very talented Cuban boxer. Thinks that he's done enough. I think the German will go through. Oh, he did enough. How about that? 8-6, turning it around after tying on the first round, losing the second, and then taking the third round by 3 points clear to win the bout at 8 points to 6. Julio La Cruz taking that third and final round by 5-2. And the reward for all that hard work. Never stopped punching from the first till the third round, really. But in that third round, getting inside the defence of Colling and finally putting those all-important points on the board to turn the tables on the German and to take this final bout in the morning session. Cruz of Cuba will go through to the quarterfinals. And that's all we have time for this morning session. We'll be back with more from Baku, the Azerbaijan World Boxing Championships, in a short while.